Hello there, and welcome back to Wizard101. Last we left off, we were getting ready to enter Karanahn Palace. Now, as you can see, I've got some crowns. I bought some yesterday. Let's see. And we're gonna get maybe not a permanent mount because the permanent mounts are really expensive. And I only have like 4,300. But maybe like a rental for like a week. These are usually cheaper. And we're gonna get one moment. This one. This is honestly my favorite one. You can also get it with gold. I don't have quite enough, but I do have 4,000 crowns. So, we're gonna get this one for a week. And as you can see over here, I've got a little pet here. That is a balance pill, so I've decided we're gonna do a balance series after this. I think it would be a challenge, but it would be fun. And I'm hoping I don't have any recording issues next time. I just gotta make sure everything, or at least most everything, is closed except for Wizard101 and OBS, I think. I think that's how it's gonna need to be. So, let's go in, and we're going into Karanahn Palace. So I'll see you when we get there. Alright, it's right here, and we're gonna get straight into it. Because I think this is a pretty long, just fight type dungeon. So, I've got my coffee here. Because I just got up around almost an hour ago now. In like 20 minutes it'll be an hour. So around like 40 something minutes ago. Here we go.
You will test your might against me, and you will fail. Why even try, weakling?
Okay, buddy. I'm not sure what the thumbnail for this is gonna be. Oh, and also, we have our friend here. Because even with death and its heals, and the fact that I have the fairy and stuff, I am terrible at healing. And that's the main reason for this guy. This is what I wanted to show you, or I was going to show you, in the Vault of Ice and Emperor's Retreat. But since those files got screwed up, I'm showing you now. I was torn between doing membership, it's my membership by month, or doing crowns, and I thought crowns I'll probably, I mean my membership I'll use too, but crowns are probably gonna be what I use the most, because there is a potion, if you have 8,000 crowns, that you can get in the crown shop, and you can get a month of prepaid time. You just gotta have the crowns. Yeah, I was gonna try and kill him, but thanks. And now all I have are wand hits, which I do not need. Not right now, anyway. Yeah, put that on yourself. Heal. That's what I got you for. Well, as you can see down at the bottom there, it was only a split second. But Your henchman buddy, your level 50 henchman buddy, at least the life one, has 2,000 health, so. Wonderful. Sorry, I was sitting and drinking my coffee. And that is one down, and several more to go. You know what? One moment. Okay, sorry, I was trying to get a thumbnail. I was trying to figure something out. Because you don't really see anything before you go into Karanahn Palace, I think is how it's pronounced. So, now I do need to watch my crowns, because I do only have 2,000. I need to make sure I'm not using all of it.
It would be quicker if you just admitted defeat now.
I'm good, thanks. I'm gonna close the chat window. I had it open last night on my main character. I don't think we're gonna, unless I start getting real low on health, which I might, we're not gonna bring our friend out here. Because, you know, he's only 50 crowns, but continuously getting that 50 crowns can stack up. Oh, that's right, you're deaf. Well, I'll use like a myth something or other on you. If I can get a card that actually attacks, holy shit. I don't think that's gonna work because I have a curse on him. And my feint is not showing up. I should have used that trap. Oh well, it's fine. What am I? Yeah, Death and Myth, that's right. Because I thought, oh, maybe Death and Myth is the ideal, you know, combination for fights. Because Myth can get minions and stuff. And Death does some pretty big damage. So does Fire, though. So I was just trying to figure something out. Okay. There are things I can do, but I'm gonna heal. I feel like that is the best option here. The only downside is I haven't made a dent in these guys, and I'm not able to find what I'm looking for. Oh my god, why is my feint not showing up? Do I not have it in my deck? Or do I just not have it? Because I should have it. Did I forget to get it? Actually, that's entirely possible. I think I forgot to get it. We're gonna use our Cyclops friend on you, bud. Or no, we're not. We're not. So yeah, I figured I'd show you one fight with the henchman and one fight without it, so I can show you the difference in time it makes. See here, I just keep, like, I don't even know how long this fight has been going. But the last one was like 2 to 4 minutes tops. Karanahn has been killed. Now we just gotta deal with this goddamn ghost. Like, bud, hello? He's dead. I'm gonna try and use this, but I also have my prism here, so I could do that. I'd quicker get the vampire than the golem, to be completely frank. Alright. I always forget prisms are a thing, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I have it in my deck. I should probably use it in this scenario. Not dead yet. That water did not taste great. But I can hit him with a wand hit and we're good. See that one, after that one I have less health than the previous one. So that's why I like using henchmen, especially if I'm doing stuff solo, because of this exact reason. Yes, hello, I would like this, thank you. Goodbye. And since I do mostly do this solo, especially since I'm like having the story told to you guys, like I'm playing the dialogue and everything, I kind of have to do it alone, because if you go into team up and you start...
Fool! If you do not bow before me, you will fall before me.
If you start like letting these guys play the audio, they're gonna be killed depending on what level person is in your party. They're gonna... The person you're fighting is gonna be killed in like no time flat. It's just... And then you'll still get, if it's a dungeon, you'll still get credit because you're in the dungeon. But if it's like the Onyx and Jesuits that I did in the last episode, you're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get that credit, and then you have to do it again. So that's why I do stuff solo when like filming. It would be nice if I did have someone I could, you know, use to, you know, who wouldn't mind sitting here through dialogue. But most people who have played this game for a very long time, myself included, often skip the dialogue. And so it's just boom, 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 fight, done. And when I'm trying to like give you all the story and everything, that's not really the ideal situation. Like, it is mostly one-liners from these guys and stuff, and the dialogue is more like what Professor Winthrop and stuff says, but it's still kind of a big deal. Like, kind of, like, sometimes these guys will mention something about the storyline, like Rattlebones did. Rattlebones mentions working for Malistaire, so does Falgaze and Lord Nightshade. So for them it is vital you hear the introduction thing, because it's part of the story. And like, when, for an example, when we get to Crocopatra, which should be pretty soon here actually, she sort of like goes a little bit into the story. Same with Crocotep, as we saw. Like, it's kind of an important part of this particular walkthrough, I should say, or playthrough, not walkthrough, playthrough. If I were doing one where I skipped the audio, we'd be fine, but nah. I think Yeah, I think this is the last Karanahn brother. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Karanahn? Karanahn. I'm gonna say Karanahn because I don't want to say something dumb and people be like, you're racist. I'm like, no, I just don't know how to pronounce the name. Tell me how to pronounce the name.
I do not recognize you. Therefore, my face is the last one you will see. Prepare yourself for pain, wizard.
He definitely looks different than the others. Did they update the models for these guys, or is it just me? Did he look a little weird to y'all? Because he looked a little weird to me. Also, I'm gonna get my friend here. Like, here. I did pause so I could get a screenshot. That way I wasn't like taking recording time up in the actual video to take a screenshot. But you will probably, I've decided he might be the thumbnail for this because it's likely, because you might like see him better in the thumbnail. He has a different texture to his skin than the others did. Did they just change his model or did they all change and I just didn't pay attention? Like, look, you can see the scales and stuff more. And I don't think you used to be able to see that. See, look at, what in the hell? Do the others look like that? Did the others look like that and I just did not pay attention? What is happening? Okay, it looks like he's using the serif on our prince, so we're gonna try and hit the mummy. Like, you can see that, right? I'm not just seeing shit. Not the mummy. Although I think the mummy had changed a little bit. I'm talking about the prince. It'll zoom in on him then. Is that a new... Hold on. I haven't been in Crocotopia in a very long time. And I don't pay attention when I'm on my main one. I just zip through everything. Did that change while I was sleeping? Because I don't remember... Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up. I'm just confused. Is all. I'm just... one hit. I'm panicking. I don't think I will do... I could. I'm not going to, but I'm probably gonna do Temple in like the next episode. This was shorter because I had my henchmen, and so I could metaphorically do the temple in this video. But I'm not going to because I feel like, okay, it's the last fight of Crocotopia. Fucking make it a big deal. That is something I do like though, is that it now zooms in on people's faces when you go into their dungeon or whatever, or you get to them in a dungeon, because it used to not do that. So that is something I do quite enjoy. Alright, back to the Well of Spirits. I'll see you there. Alright, hello friend.
You did it. A most excellent display of bravery, young wizard. I thought no one could ever make it through. You see, I was the one who created those obstacles. When I awoke, I feared these strangers digging up my home.
You know what? That's understandable.
But you, a stranger, have shown me that Crocopatra is far worse. I hope I can repay you. It's time for your final and most important task. I'm only sorry I could not do it myself. You must enter the Temple of Storms and defeat the mighty Crocopatra. Only then can you recover the Croconomicon and keep it from falling into the hands of evil. Inside the temple, you will find the gatekeeper. Tell him I sent you, and he will guide you to the end.
Alright. So, I think we will end that there. Simply because I feel like, even if it doesn't take as long with henchmen, the Temple of Storms is a big deal. And it feels like it needs its own episode because it is the last fight of Crocotopia you will ever do unless you do the side quests. I usually don't. So, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button as well as the bell icon to get notified when I post. I have a couple of links if you'd like to support me in any way, shape, or form. One is PayPal for a one-time donation directly to me. The other is Ko-fi, or Coffee, which is similar to Patreon, and you could do a monthly recurring donation of $3, or it could be a one-time donation of $3, which I decided to go with Ko-fi instead of Patreon simply because of that option, because I don't think Patreon has an option like that. I also have an Amazon wishlist that has a few items on it that would make creating videos for you all easier. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!